All right, everyone, here we go with the Friday reading. What are they thinking and feeling? That's what the thumbnail says anyway. Let's find out. Very rare, for those of you that are very impatient, a very rare pre-shuffle here on the Friday reading. 8 swords, crossed by just a surface energy, Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, and an Empress bookending the 8 of Swords. Everybody's picking up on this Empress energy. You know, it showed up in the Pluto reading quite a bit, didn't it? Right. And I mean, what are they thinking and feeling? I mean, probably looking at pictures, probably somebody's stressed out about you. Okay, that's all I can say. And yeah, they probably want to return, probably think it'd be a good idea. But when we're stressed out about something, we rarely take too many actions, you know, but we'll see. You know, it's a big week. Pluto retrograde, all kinds of, oh, look at this. We got a shining star here on the table. Well, I'll leave whatever's left there. Let's shuffle the deck. Friday reading. What are they thinking and feeling? On a week where Pluto goes retrograde, Venus is sitting in Aries. Oh, man. All right, let's go. One card for each sign. Again, there's text at the top of the description that explains why there's no timestamps here. I'm just splitting the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. All right? It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate. I don't know. Oh, who knows? Maybe the whole thing doesn't resonate with you. I don't know, but I do know it's timeless. So whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. It's early here, so I'm talking quiet. Shh. I'm going to use my radio voice. All right, here we go. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is the 9 of Wands. It's fueled by a 3 of Pentacles. Again, that stress is probably a barrier. That stress is probably an obstacle. We do not clarify this reading. Tomorrow in the weekly reading, we do the same thing, but we clarify and we ask what actions they're going to take. This gives us context for those actions. I got a very nervous person. I'm not sure if I want to, but I do, but I'm not sure. It's like that, okay? It's like that old Clint Eastwood line. I think it's Clint Eastwood. Man's got to know his limitations. Well, this person here, they think their limitations are a little bigger than they are. I think they should do something. I do. Somebody's bummed out that they're not doing anything. Somebody's very disappointed in themselves with that 5 cups there. Our story starts with Aries position 1, ends with Pisces position 12. Again, this ain't your horoscope. I'm not your astrologer. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. Position 1, where the story starts, you bet this is all signs position because it bookends the 4th position, Cancer, which is the theme energy of this cycle. So this is probably where the story starts. Is for everybody, right? 8 of Wands. Yeah. I mean, they want to look. Something's stopping them. There's some kind of, we want to talk, but I'm not sure. Seems like a good idea, but and then when they don't, they get bummed, right? They get bummed. 8 of Wands. Somebody wants to talk to you. All of these, I've got an energy. I had, was it the Pluto retrograde reading where I had an Emperor waiting for me? Right? I had an energy waiting for me. It's like the same kind of thing here. Somebody attached to you, and I don't know who the fuck it is. Could be the grocer at the goddamn store that's got a crush on you that you got the fucking soul connection with. I don't know. But somebody attached to you, friend, runner, family member that you have a soul connection with desperately wants to tell you something. All right? I suspect it's love related. This is Steve's love tarot. But I don't know. You know, they might want to tell you your fly is down. But I don't know if I should. It's kind of embarrassing. You know, it is what it is. All right, here we go. Taurus, position 2. I mean, I get it. I get it. Taurus, position 2. I'm pulling a reading on feelings, and I'm feeling it. And I have to be quiet. I want to get excited. But I have to do this reading early because I got some shit to do today. 9 of Pentacles. Somebody doesn't like that you don't need them as much as they'd like you to. I mean, this can be your mom that you got a soul connection with. You know, my mom's always bitching to me that I don't call enough, and you don't call enough, and you know, I don't. It's not a pleasurable experience. It raises my blood pressure 10 points. You know, I try to avoid it. I'm sick for a week after it. So, you know, but somebody, it could be your mom, it could be somebody who's attached to you, it could be who you think you're here about. And I say think because you don't control the energy that comes in here. All right? Neither any more than I do. Somebody is wishes that you needed them more. So if there is somebody, if this is a runner or something like that, and you're absolutely convinced this is somebody who left you or ran from you or whatever, maybe call them and ask them for some help. That would be what I would do if this was the energy. If you came to me and this energy was around you about another person that you had a thing for, I would suggest to you that you maybe call them for something stupid. Call them for something they know. Do you know how this blender works? What does a frappe do? I don't know, something like that. If it's a dude, if it's a king of wands, just stroke their ego, make them feel like the big man for a moment, okay? Male or female, king of wands energy needs to feel like the big man or the big woman. They want to be your hero. You don't need a hero. You're fine. You got a falcon. He'll be your little hero, okay? Again, make your own decisions, but that's what I would tell you if you were here and that energy was around you. Okay? Gemini, position 3. 10 of Cups. Oh, man. My nose is running like a DM. Not because the DMs are running here. They don't appear to be. But because it's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. And I'm just getting up. Jesus. This is like a it's a trip to McDonald. I got the theme to the McDonald Land theme. It was a trippy song back in the 70s when it came out. Would take a trip to McDonald Land, right? It was like, it's a bit of that. Somebody here is living in a fantasy land. Or you're their fantasy. I don't know. It could be. They're living in that fantasy land, though. I mean, they're daydreaming. Probably daydreaming about you, I would say. Or they're delusional about what their life is and how they're living. One or the other. Could go either way. Take it how you want to take it as it resonates, like the kids like to say out here. Okay? Position 4, Cancer. The hot spot of the connection cycle. I like this because this is the all signs position. It does bookend, and it's red with the 8 of Wands this time. I took a peek. It's the Queen of Wands. Somebody might want to tell you your fly is down, or I heard that fart. Just want you to know I heard the fart. It's... this energy, I can almost relate to it because I'm bad at small talk. I'm terrible at small talk. That's why I keep my mouth shut when I'm around people. If somebody asks me a question, I'll talk, but I'm like, how's the weather kind of shit. Don't even, oh man, I'm late for the door. Really? What's your sign? Oh, fuck off. Honestly, I gotta go. That kind of thing. But this person here, what they want to tell you is important to them, but to you, it's like me with small talk. It's like, oh, really? I mean, it's just what it is. Somebody here is very attracted to the idea of reaching out to you with something that they think you're going to be interested in. It's a little of what I told the Taurus position here about calling up, asking what one of the buttons does on the blender. Just something to make somebody feel like a big man. Somebody's trying to find something that you're interested in, to talk about. It's like you wanted to try and talk to me, so you start researching engine parts, and you call me up and you go, I want to talk about a cam. I'm thinking about changing the cam on my car, Steve. Really? Are you? That kind of a thing. Okay, you might not want to do that yourself, by the way, unless you've done it before. But anyway, my point is, cool, you could pick up a few extra horsepower. Good for you, right? Somebody's doing that. It's just they're missing the point, I think. It feels very superficial. It's very silly. It's nonsense. Somebody wants to it's not small talk to get to you. Not unlike me, you're going to need some deep talk, right? I mean, it's a bit of that. But yeah, somebody might reach out. For all of you, somebody might reach out, but it's really going to be small talk, superficial, whatever. And for some of them, they're just making something up. I mean, they don't even have a blender, or a car that needs a new cam. All right, here we go. Position 5. Leo position. Okay, it's the Leo soap opera. I'm going to get loud here. I'm going to wake somebody up. I know it. I'm going to get yelled at. It's the 4 of Wands. Oh fuck! I could wake the whole place up right now. Whole goddamn neighborhood. I'm going to go outside and scream. It's that I always talk about this with the Leo soap opera. Somebody's thinking and feeling that they should have been with you, but they're justifying where they are by the great wedding and honeymoon they had. Now, again, don't take me literally. You just catch my drift. Okay? Maybe your person's not married, whatever. It's the only way I can describe the energy. It's like Somebody, it's just imagine this person's married, which for a lot of you in the Leo soap opera they are, but they are justifying how great their life is because of the wedding, even though 15 years later it's a fuckhole. Okay, it's a bit of that, but they do wish upon a star that they had chosen different, that they'd met you sooner. Okay, if they'd have met you at the same time they met the person they're with, the toxic person in the Leo soap opera, if they'd have met you instead of marrying Mr. or Mrs. Toxin, which I call Little Lord Fuckwit in the Leo soap opera, they would have chosen you if they had met you at the same time. That's what they're thinking and feeling. I don't think they're doing anything about it, but that's what they're thinking and feeling. I think if you start feeling that way, you should do something about it. I just feel that way. I feel we're here to learn, we're here to explore. If our karma's done with somebody, if the expiration date is passed, you don't keep eating the bread. When the mold gets really bad, you stop eating it. You shouldn't eat it anyway as soon as you see mold, because there's stuff you can't see that's there. I'm just saying. Somebody eating moldy bread and thinking it tastes good because it was fresh in the beginning. That doesn't make any sense. Virgo, position 6. Sometimes my wild card spot. Okay? Sometimes my wild card, sometimes you guys show up here. You have to show up somewhere. All right? Even if I'm pulling on the incoming energy, there has to be some sort of balance. Let's see. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. It's not you. You're not showing up here. So you'll probably show up in position 11, the Aquarius position. Somebody thinks they should give you a pass. I'm going to give you a pass. It feels like it's somebody you just met. Now, this could be near future influence for you. I'm not a fucking time lord, okay? But I don't control whatever, but you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. But it's like somebody going to give you a pass. It's like somebody you meet. Let's set up a scenario. There's like a party or something like that, or there's you're at work or whatever. You get introduced to somebody through somebody else, and that person, I don't really think they're that great. Somebody doesn't think you're that great. Somebody's prejudging you. You're being prejudged by somebody. That's probably the easiest way for me to put it, rather than set up scenarios for you. Some people have trouble with that. So you're being prejudged by somebody around you, and they're choosing to give you a pass at the moment. At the moment. I get a funny feeling that turns around. I don't know. It might not. Because I think you're probably pretty awesome. You're part of the soulmate cycle. So high vibrational people, which you have to be a certain frequency to even be part of the soulmate cycle. So even if you're a lower high vibrational frequency, you still scare off a lot of people. With the high vibration, people are always going to prejudge you. There's nothing you can do about it. All right, it is what it is. Libra, position 7. Empress. I knew that Empress would show up somewhere. We can't escape it, especially with Pluto retrograde right now. You got Empress energy up on both sides. Somebody's very, 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 very drawn to you. You're like all they think about. In fact, that's the card it's feedbacking off of right there. Nothing else. Just those two cards. They're like welded together. You're somebody attached to you wants more from you. I'm going to phrase it that way because it could be a friend or relative, and obviously if it's a relative, they don't want, banging or something like that. But somebody wants to be around you all the time. This person may enter your life soon. I bet they do. If they're not already, this would be a clingy person. Okay? This is someone who's very clingy. Be careful about that. I'm just saying, same thing I said over here about high vibration, how people pick on you, they're always going to prejudge you. Also, when you're high vibration, if you're in Empress energy, everybody wants to hit that shit in some way. Everybody wants to be around it. And again, not everybody is good, not everybody is worthy, not everybody is terrific. It doesn't just attract terrific energy, it attracts everything. All right? Well, that's what it is. It's like me. I've got a lot of this energy around me. I attract some good people who say hi. But I also attract some people who continually ask me if I live around here. Why you even care? Why are you coming across the street to someone you've never met and saying, I've never seen you around here? Well, I've lived in this neighborhood over a decade. I've never seen you either. It's that kind of a thing. It just attracts all types. Mostly it attracts good things, but it does attract crap. You will get attention. You will be the one the security guard notices. On the negative side. You will be the one for no reason. No reason at all. It is what it is. So keep in mind what I said over here too. Okay, but you're not being prejudged at all. You're somebody was just a little clingy, a little bit. It could be future influence, but they definitely are dreaming about you. They want to be closer. This is for a good number of you. That's why I harped on it, because the Empress is here. I know a lot of people fast forward. I'm not a Libra. That's great. I'm not an astrologer, so I don't fucking care what you are. But at the end of the day here, this is just position 7 in my 12 position reading. This is coming up. You guys are reflecting in this energy quite a bit right now, especially in the coming week. So this is for a good number of you here. So in the coming 6 months, people might want to be people might get a little clingy. Friends, relatives, lovers, right? Someone you just want to have a one-night stand with might stay for a few days. You're like, hey, it's just supposed to be a one-time thing, If you don't leave, I'm going to have to shave my legs. I don't really feel like doing that, so could you split? Position 8. It's an Empress, right? We can't tell what's under there. Empress position, position 8, my hot Scorpios. Well, my Freudian slip means all of that ties to here too. These are fused together. I'm gonna tell you right now. You're repeating somebody wants to relive something with you. I don't know what. It's not that long ago. It's tied to, what is it tied to? It's tied to something. It's a Venus related thing. It feels the last time Venus was in Aries. Look back to whatever, I don't know when that was. I know it was recent. I know that. I don't know. But some sort of energy is tied to something. I would say March or something along those lines. Late February, I don't remember. I don't know. But somebody wants to repeat something with you, and that's what they keep thinking about. That might not be for everybody. That might be very specific. Keep that in mind, okay? I don't control the energy that comes in here, all right? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Give me a fucking break, all right? Here we go. But, yeah. Be careful about reliving moments, trips. Let's do that trip again. Let's do it. Yeah. Reliving energy doesn't work. Going on the second honeymoon, reigniting your relationship, for example, and going and repeating your honeymoon, like Leo over here wants to do, maybe. It doesn't work. You can go to the same place, get the same room, have the same people waiting on you, but the surrounding energies are always different. The environmental energies change, so it changes. It's not the same. And most people find that. It doesn't work, So don't relive things. If somebody comes to you with that, just say, let's do it again, okay? And keep in mind, it'll be a little different this time, all right? All right. It's like going to see a live performance, right? Every time they play the song in a different city, it's a little different. I mean, it's close, it's similar, but it's not like the record, which is the same every time you play it, right? It's a little different. It's like life is a live performance, all right? My Sagittarians, position 9, sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it, always my biggest headache. No, just because you get some deep fucking energy. I love you guys, but you get some deep energy. I expel a lot of energy on Sagittarius, and nobody watches the fucking things. Pisses me off a little bit. I think it's for more people than watch it. That's why. But I don't know. I don't know if Sagittarius wants to get their ass waxed or not. I mean, I don't know. Sugar coated? I don't think so. My father was a Sagittarius, and that man was not a sugar coater. Let me fucking tell you. He would set you on fire if you pissed him off. Ace of Pentacles. You got to go. Somebody's got an offer for you. I think it's business this time. I don't think this is love. Somebody got an offer for you. It's out of left field. It's out of nowhere. It comes when you least expect it, and it comes when you're busy doing something else. And they're planning it that way. That's why I'm telling you that. This isn't about actions they're going to take. I'm saying somebody is thinking and plotting when to get you at a vulnerable moment. So you'll say yes. Now, it could be sexual. It could be love related. It could be. You get that you're friends with somebody, they're waiting for that weak moment, your moment of weakness. You've had your 5th glass of wine, and then they make their move, right? I mean, it could be. It feels like business to me. All right, I don't know. So somebody is plotting and planning, and scheming. Hadn't that come up in a recent reading? Didn't we have like a saboteur that came up in one of the extendeds or something? It's a bit of that. It's a bit of that. So this might be for a good number of you. Okay? Again, I'm not your astrologer. This is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The Ladybug Picnic. That's all it is. All right, position 10, Capricorn. All right. Page of Swords. It's always my favorite bit on Sesame Street. I love that song. I thought it was really good. I learned it on the guitar when I was a little kid. I learned Ladybug Picnic. I thought it was really kind of a neat little country thing. Anyway, Page of Swords. Capricorn, position 10. Somebody thinks you let them down. I'm just going to say it. I'm sorry. I know it's early. Well, it's early for me. It's probably midday for you. You're in the middle of your day or the end of your day. Good for you. Good for you. I don't know how my day is going to turn out yet. I have no idea. Wow. But you do. You know. Page of Swords. You let somebody down. That's how I'm going to phrase it. Somebody feels like you let them down. Did you? I don't know. I don't believe it because it's coming out as a Page of Swords. You know, people like this is a whiny person. Oh, you know who this is. Oh, you will if it's near future influence. This is, you'd be like, if I told you this, you know, you'd be like, oh, fuck that, Steve. They always think that. There's no pleasing this person. Okay, whoever this is, there's no pleasing them anyway. What's that Don Henley song from back in the 80s? There's not enough love in the world, right? Where he sings that line, there's not enough love in the world. It's a bit of that. Okay, so it's fine. Fuck them. Okay, we'll see what actions they take towards you tomorrow. Again, we're getting context for the action reading, for the Saturday reading. Should be interesting. Oh, kinked my neck there. Should be interesting. Position 11, Aquarius. Now, you guys have shown up a couple of places. I'm not sure. It's my other wild card spot. You guys are showing up in different spots here lately. I may have to adjust my reading. Eight of Swords. That's definitely not you. So I guess you guys showed up here in this little block. Okay? All right. And there's a lot of you here. The rest are people attached to you. You know? Fuck this person. Fuck you. I disappointed you. Yeah, fuck off. Anyway, go wash your tights. You know, have fun LARPing. Whatever it is you're fucking doing out there. Anyway, Eight of Swords. Pretended to be a prince. Somebody's stressed about why? Everybody around you might seem stressed in the coming days, which is weird because the astrology doesn't support that. I know I'm not your astrologer, but I do. The planetary alignments do pull on the energies, which is why I pull on them. Right? I pull on them energetically. I don't care what your sign is, but the planets do affect the energy that the web of energy that we live in. Which scientists call dark energy. It makes up about 68 to 70% of the entire universe. It connects everything in a web. Anyway, my point is, everybody around you, in spite of the fact that everybody should be in a pretty nice mood, adventurous, emotionally, whatever, you, in particular, are stressing out people. Why? Well, ask yourself that. Find out why you're rubbing people the wrong way right now. Somebody in particular is a little, doesn't know quite what to do with you. Okay? That's fine. I get that all the time. Hell, with this channel, I get that. I get new people that come here, I don't know what to do with this guy. I'm going to watch a couple more and see if I like him. Okay. Knock yourself out. I mean, I don't know. I'm just reading energy. I got deep empathy. I feel things. I translate them into words. I share it through life stories and analogies so people understand it. It's not for everybody, but whatever. That's the attitude you need to take. That's why I'm saying that. I'm not for everybody. You need to remember that about yourself and you'll be fine with whoever the hell this is, with whatever up in their head with you about. As long as you're all right with you, that's all that matters. Other people, you know, know when to hold them, know when to fold them. I mean, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Position 12, Pisces. My two fish people. No, the bird's not here. He's sound asleep because he's smarter than I am. It's always read with position 1 and position 4. Okay? This is encouraging. A 4 of Wands and an 8 of Wands. Right? That's 12 Wands. Even at 3 a.m. I could do that. Knight of Wands is read with the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. See? I mean, that's it. It's encouraging. Now it's 13 Wands. Oh, wait a minute. 12, 13. Now it's 13 Wands. Yep, I double checked it with my fingers. So it can't be wrong. Yeah, it's obvious. Somebody thinking about showing up. Somebody's thinking about writing in, except I will give you one more angle on this. Okay? I'll just say it. I'll just say it. You're going to regret this person showing up. This is that energy of the Knight of Wands where they overstay their welcome real fast. Okay? If you do get a marriage proposal from somebody and it's out of the blue, or somebody wants to be in a relationship with you and it's out of the blue, there's something that they're withholding that benefits them in some way. Okay, there's some reason for it. Like if they don't get, they're only doing it because just a broad example. Don't take me literally. I doubt this is for anybody, but they're only doing it because if they don't get married, if they get married, then they get their inheritance, or they get some kind of payout, or daddy will pay for something, or some kind of big chunk of money will come in if they get married. So they're trying to find anybody who might marry them. They're not going to tell you that. They're going to play it all lovey-dovey. So somebody's playing lovey-dovey. It could play out, obviously probably not that, but it could be just somebody trying to get in your pants. All right, let's be honest. All right. So if you want to, that's fine. We all got needs. It's fine. Just like I always tell you, know why you're doing something. If you know it, don't be delusional. Don't think, oh, maybe they really do love me and the Knight of Wands is going to stick around forever. Maybe. You don't tell yourself that. You're going to end up in 3 swords. Okay? And then 8 swords. And then you're all messed up on the floor crying in the corner with a bottle of whiskey. Oh, well, Steve, why didn't I listen to Steve? He can do math on his fingers. He must be good. I mean, I don't know. Why didn't you listen to me? It's a Knight of Wands. It's not a Knight of Cups. But if you need some, get it. Just don't be delusional about the Knight of Wands, okay? Let's add this up. 3 cards and a bottom card. So, it is what it is. Well, yeah, the dick chakra's lit on this person. But there's some reason for it. Male or female, it doesn't matter. All right, here we go. We got lots of chakras. We focus on the main 7, but there's hundreds. For someone like me, there's hundreds of energies coming off a person. All kinds of little, they feel like they're little spirals and they roll off and they just fly out. There's hundreds of chakras. I think more than what they even think there is. You can Google it and you'll see there's 200, there's 700, there's 900. I think there's probably thousands, to be honest with you. Anyway, 10 of Pentacles, bottom card, crossing the center card. I'm going to pull 8 of Swords. There it is. I always like it when one of these cards ties to the reading. Let's have the universe add all this up. Queen of Swords and the Star. What's under the 10 of Pentacles, just for shits and giggles? Yeah, Justice, I believe it. Everybody here, with the exception of the ones where you showed up in here, everybody here is trying to grow a pair right now. Everybody here just needs to grow a pair, okay? They want it. They're wishing for it. And what's funny here is there's a frustration, but not from you or them, from the energy. So they're wishing for it, and the universe is giving it to them. Here's your wish. And their reaction to it is one of, So while they're wishing for it, they're injecting fear into it, but it's not. Usually that's enough to fuck it up. It's not. So it's showing up and making them scared. So they're getting what they're manifesting. They're manifesting, I want to bang Steve's viewer. Right? That's what they're putting out. But they're afraid at the same time. So what they're getting is the opportunity to bang Steve's viewer. You, right? You don't have to take me literally, just catch my drift. They're getting the opportunity to bang Steve's viewer, but it's showing up riddled with fear. All right? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if you order soup with vomit in it, that's what you're going to get. And that's what they're getting. Here's your soup, and the vomit you wanted is in there. Are you sure you wanted that? So, a little bit, they're trying to pull themselves together. There is an energy coming where some balls are grown. We'll see tomorrow in the weekly reading what actions they're likely to take. Okay? And we do clarify that one. This is a reading a couple of positions, I wish I'd break my rule and clarify, but I don't. Tomorrow we'll see what actions they're going to take, but this is good context. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.